Or why do you get married?
Or why do you get married?
Or why should you get married?
Foreigner, foreigners, we get married for green cards too, right?
When you get married, your reason might change. Shit was toxic before you got married. Most likely it's
worse. And most people do not know the meaning of it and how to actually
express.
Show it. Why do you think I married you?
Yeah. Welcome to Chilling with the Chaplains. It's your boy LJ with the one and only, my lovely wife, Lady Caesar. She's in the building. You know we're about that vibe each and every week. You know what I'm saying? You got it, So we just want to say, happy Alopecia month. We are officially in
the month of September.
The month of September, Alopecia month, where we celebrate. And so before we get started, I would like to just turn it over to my wife and see does she have anything to say about this month.
No.
Okay.
It's September. It's my wedding day month.
Yes.
Not wedding day month.
Wedding month. and
it's Alopecia Awareness. So I'll be talking a lot. I'll be creating a lot of awareness on social media. So be on the lookout.
Yes. And you're getting ready to leave and prepare to leave to go to South Africa. Yes. You'll be getting ready to leave to go to South Africa. And so we just, we would like to thank you. And so we say, to those that have alopecia, we salute you. We say thank you and keep your head up because it will get better. It can get better. And just keep believing and keep trusting and keep your head up.
Yeah,
yes.
Next week we'll dive in more on alopecia and talk about it and just talk about my journey really because I'm sure you know the facts. You can Google the facts, but talk about my journey and how it has affected me and how I keep living so happily with alopecia and how I've come to embrace that imperfection which is alopecia in my life. But we're not here about that today.
Yes.
We are here because we are on the countdown to the wedding. I'm sure you're tired of hearing that now. Wow. But anyways, we are still in the marriage features.
Yes.
So we are talking why.
Why
should we get married?
Or why do people get married?
Or why do I get married?
Or why do I get married? Or why do you get married?
Or why do you get married?
Or why should you get married?
Or why did you get married?
Or why should you get married? What?
So yeah, let's dive into it. So go ahead.
Because a lot of people get married for a whole lot of different reasons.
Yeah.
A whole lot of different reasons, and a lot of reasons sometimes is not accurate. Or it's not true, or
it's accurate for them.
I guess, but here's the thing too, and here's the thing. The thing we come into because at the end of the day, even though you might be getting married for one reason, when you get married, your reason might change once you're inside the marriage.
Because we grow.
Because we grow.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, getting married to you in 2017 was probably for a very different reason to why I'm renewing my vows to you this month.
Yes.
I've definitely evolved over the years you've evolved.
Yes.
And it's okay because otherwise, if there's no growth, then there's no point.
Yes.
Yeah, so I believe growth is part of the process, and hence that's why people end up being divorced because they marry a certain individual, and the individual evolves, and their preferences change, and guess what? You're no longer compatible, and that's the end. Or you've achieved why you were married to this person.
Mm-hmm.
As a foreigner, foreigners, we get married for green cards too, right? Get married to stay in the country.
Yes.
Of choice, right? And once I get my green card, guess what? Boy, bye.
A lot of people.
Or girl, bye. Because it can be both ways. Or you fall in love with someone.
Uh-huh.
And you're just no longer in love with them. You fall out of love.
Yeah.
That's normal.
Uh-huh.
Okay, let's jump into a few points because I was freestyling there for a minute.
Yes, good.
So people get married to try and make the relationship better.
Yeah, trying to, because you think getting married, it will help your relationship, you know. And I would like to say, if your relationship was toxic before you got married, most likely it get in 10 times.
Marriage actually puts a magnifying glass
Yes.
over your guys' relationship.
In 10x.
So if you marry to make it better, maybe if you get married, maybe he'll do. Listen, he ain't getting no better, honey.
Yes.
You better run because it's gonna be 10 times.
Time words. It's 10x. And so, you know, you can't go into marriage. Oh man, if I marry him, we get married, things get better. No, it get worse. Because the individual, like, you know what, you're settling for who I am. This is me. You knew this before we got married.
It's not even that. You know, people are just so comfortable.
Yes.
Once you have that license, the marriage license, people just get comfortable. Like, I don't need to improve myself. And guess what? I'm proof of that.
Uh-huh.
Look at how big I am now. All of a sudden, I was petite. I mean, I used to take care of myself. I got married, and they say the rest is history. I'm kidding. I just live in a country that eats garbage food, okay? So forgive me on that one. No, but the truth is, people do have marriage parties.
Yes.
You know, which is sad, because I guess it all goes with just relaxing and just taking it easy and not worrying about trying to impress anymore, because you already got the prize.
The prize.
So what you trying to impress for?
Yes, but the main thing is, you know, you don't want to get married and when you are already in a toxic relationship because you think it's going to get better. It's not going to get better.
It takes it up a notch higher.
If you, we always talk about the red flags. The red flags, and what's the other one you say?
I don't know.
The red flags. What's the other one?
I don't know.
Oh.
I'm not a mind reader. I'm sorry.
But like we always say, if you see the red flags in the beginning of the relationship, that lets you know to run.
Yeah.
Run. Don't try to like, I'm gonna fix her or I'll fix her. You can't fix nobody.
Yeah.
Only God can fix that individual. So if you see red flags, you run. Don't feel like I can change her inside of marriage, because most likely you can't.
Yeah.
You will not change it. Things get worse.
Paper is just, I mean, remember, marriage is a contract as well.
Yeah.
So the paper kind of also makes it, what can I say? It makes it puts
Legal?
but it also puts a stamp to the relationship.
Okay.
But remember, some people are afraid of commitment.
Yes.
So when they get married, they're like, oh my God, now I'm gonna be in prison and so forth, and they no longer then become themselves. They become some other person because of whatever insecurities that they came in the marriage with.
Yeah. So that's sad. And another reason why people get married, and this is big, especially with females, you know.
Okay. I want to hear this one. All right. What's with
you know it's true. I think a lot of women would agree with me that the reason.
They would.
Yeah.
Hey.
You see it. The reason why they get in a relationship or they get married is because they can't be alone.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, you got.
It goes both ways, Mr. Chaplin.
Huh?
It goes both ways. There are men who cannot stand being by themselves.
I think it's more females.
No, you're being biased right now. You're really
maybe I am.
They hop from one relationship to another. Men as well. That's why.
Not because they can't be alone.
Yes, because they cannot be alone. And remember, the sad thing about society, and you trying to put women in that bracket as well.
Okay.
Where you put labels.
Yes, that's true.
on situations.
Yes. And
even individuals, like there's a word for a woman who has a lot of boyfriends, who dates a lot of men. A very bad word for that.
Chicken?
I'm saying there is a really bad word associated with a woman who dates a lot of men. or who's been around,
Okay.
or who is around, goes
Okay.
around. And there's not such a bad word for men.
Yes.
They make it look glamorous. It's okay for men,
Yes.
but it's
yes.
not so okay for women.
Women.
Why?
I don't know.
You see?
That's
And
what
that's- and
we
that-
talk.
and
That's a standard that the society put
And
on,
that's why
and that's why you want to, that we were talking about last week, to create your own standard and don't
But
follow
that's
the
why I'm
standards of-
correcting your statement
Okay,
that it goes both ways.
Yes,
You're just
it does.
looking at it from a male's
A male's,
perspective.
okay.
But I'm looking at it from a
Female
female's
perspective,
perspective. And
okay.
I see men who do the same thing, who just don't want to be lonely. Hence, they end up hurting every girl they go with because they have not healed from the last relationship. You hurt the next girl because you think they'll treat you the way you were treated the last relationship. But the common denominator here is you.
Is you. Yeah.
So you must kind of check yourself.
Yes, and this goes back into, we always talk about self-care, and be willing to go out, take yourself out, love yourself, and we're gonna always tell you to love yourself, because before you can find anyone, man or female, before you can interact and connect with an individual that's opposite sex, you have to first love yourself. Because you only gonna love you the way you love yourself first.
Yes.
And so you go take yourself out on a date, treat yourself out, take yourself on vacation, do these different things by yourself, so that you start to train yourself and train your mind that, you know what, I can do things on my own. It's okay.
This goes for both.
Yeah, both ways. That's what I'm talking about. For both
Both
ways.
ways, yeah.
Take yourself out. Because you begin to train yourself in your mind that
Because that there are men
it's
as
okay
well
to be single.
who marry people for benefits.
Yeah.
Lots of men out there.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they wouldn't be cougars.
Yes. Yes.
That's how cougars come in. These young men who date these older women.
Or the opposite, sugar daddies.
Exactly. Well, but I'm talking the men and you're talking women,
Okay.
right? So the men date cougars. Otherwise, cougars won't exist if men dated just because they love. Some date for benefits.
Benefits, financial obligations. Maybe they're trying to save on taxes. There's a lot of different reasons why people get married.
I said green card as well.
For green
Yeah.
green card, all these different.
What about insurance?
Insurance, yeah, life
That's
insurance,
just-
health insurance.
Kill him and go pocket some money. Others for recognition.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm dating so and so.
Yeah.
For association.
Uh-huh.
That they going out with the big dogs or whatever, or somebody famous or whatever. Others for benefits in terms of what they're gonna get out of it as well. It's sad to say that very few people out there date for love.
For love, yes, it's very sad. But you know what though, and this is the thing.
Because love is not enough.
I agree, and
It is not enough.
Hold on, because
I will tell you.
I love this. I heard somebody say this, because if you say you're gonna marry someone for love, then why didn't you marry the first person that you said love?
Because you didn't love him. You probably.
But you said you loved him.
Because we.
But you said you loved her.
We use that word loosely.
Loosely. And
Sometimes
you always
say
said,
that
what
you
is
don't really
love?
mean it.
What you say love
It's
is?
an action word,
It's an action
and
word.
most people do not know the meaning of it and how to actually
Express.
show it. Yeah.
Show it.
Yeah.
And so people do marry for love. And can I say something too? Because getting married for love is not a bad thing. And people don't get a divorce because they love each other. A lot of times, the reason why most people get divorced is for the different benefits they want it, or because of money and because of whatever. And also the next one, intercourse. People get married for intercourse. So divorce happens because of intercourse or financial. So so this is why we want to show, because there's a lot
Hold
of
on, go back. You're talking too many things now. People get married for divorce. What did you say?
No. People, they don't get a divorce because they love each other.
Okay.
A lot of time they get married because of other reasons, because financial obligations.
Yeah.
Because of the different benefits that they was going to receive, like the insurance or the health insurance or the green card or,
Right.
you know, or
Not a bad reason, right?
or
Otherwise,
intercourse.
90-day fiance wouldn't be around.
or the intercourse. But you know, a lot of times when people get a divorce, they actually do love each other. You know, a lot of times they do love
I
each
don't
other.
think so.
Some people do love each other because they, you know, I ain't gonna say everybody. I ain't say everybody, but some people do love each other. But the reason why things didn't work out because most of the time the biggest reason why is financial obligations. You know, and this is why we try to show that, you know, when you go in, you know, to accomplish something, have a little success, and you know, make sure that you have a, you know how to budget, you have money in the bank, you know, so don't come in, you know, not fulfilled or don't have.
So, in other words, don't marry a loser. Because a loser will make you lose too.
Yes, basically, yes, I agree. And
What if you find out that the person is a loser and you're already married?
then guess what? You gotta find a plan to work things out.
Or find a plan to exit?
Oh, find a plan. Yeah, but that's why people get a divorce. They find an exit because they found out they found.
So we're not promoting divorce, but I think the whole point of this segment was, you know, just check why you got married.
Yes.
Is it for a good reason or for a bad reason? You know, is it going to harm the person that you're married to or not? I mean, why did you get married?
Why?
Tell
Or
us
why
why
you wanna
did you
get
get
married?
married?
Why?
Yeah.
Yeah, for compatibility, and that's one of the, I think that's the compatibility, basing the same frequency.
You got married because of compatibility, because you felt you were compatible to me?
Yes, I knew I was compatible to you.
Oh,
but
how so?
huh?
How so?
Because we said, I always say,
Well, tell the shepherd children.
I felt like that we share the same goals. Now, I'm not saying, because sometimes they say opposite attract.
Yeah.
Yes. Now,
in most relationships.
and most opposite attracts.
Yeah.
But that don't mean you're not compatible. You could, you know, me and you is different. We opposite. You more extrovert. I'm more introvert.
Mm-hmm.
So opposite. You is bubbly person. I'm quiet. You know. You is very decisive. I'm not. I'm like I prolong things a little longer. But the thing is, I'm talking about compatible is we do share the same goals. We do share the same ambitions. We do want the same thing out of life. And by coming together, I knew that if we continue on that journey and being compatible and keeping those same goals, then I believe that we will achieve everything that we desire and everything that we want and everything that we need to be fulfilled. So that's why I say compatible. And
two is better than one.
yes, and the Bible said it, and the Bible said it best. Two is better than one, because when one is up, when one is down, the other one can lift them up. You know, when one, maybe you have a vision.
So why is it that people who are married want to get out and those who are not married want to get in? Because that paradox is very real.
Yeah.
Those who are outside want to come in, and those who are inside were like, well, I wouldn't mind coming out. Why is that?
Because those that are on the outside don't know. They have the expectation that they never experienced. And the thing is, those that's on the inside, those that want to come out because they got married for some of these wrong reasons. Some of the benefits not being open, not.
I mean, they're not wrong reasons. You marry. I mean, you justified for your reason. No matter what it is, you're justified to get married for that. You know, we're not here to judge.
Yeah, but live with your decision though. If you're gonna get married for love, or you're gonna get married because you don't want to be alone, then live with it. Then live with your decision. You know, live with, be responsible. Live with that responsibility that you made. If you're gonna get married, then get married. Because guess what? If you say you get married for love or you get married for intercourse, then guess what? Or
Num
you want
num fluff fluff.
num num fluff fluff.
You know that. You know what fluff
Yeah,
fluff is.
yeah.
You know.
Yeah. 10 years.
You know what fluff fluff is?
Yeah.
What
So.
is fluff fluff?
Huh?
What is fluff fluff?
No.
Ah, where'd you hear the word from? Because that's a South African lingo.
I know, my wife. Yeah. So here's the thing, because if you get married for financial obligations, because like I said, if you get married for certain things, 10 years from now, 20 years from now, that you might want something different.
Or what if the person loses what you are trying to marry them?
Exactly. You might, or what if they lose it? But you might want something different. So and that could be the, and this is the reason why when you in marriage, you always want to learn your partner. You always want to continue to learn your partner because preference do change, and you might went in for one thing because you wanted to get married, and then once you got married and you got that, you now you feel like, you know what, you feel secure. Now like, oh man, you feel safe. Now that changed, and then you're like, you know what, I now want financial. But you went in
because you've achieved that goal.
Exactly, and now you went in.
But it's just like any other goal. You aim for a goal. Once you achieve it, then you look for another goal.
Yes. So now you went in for that. That person gave you that, and now it changed, but you're not there yet. So you got to be willing to give that person a chance, or you got to be patient with the individual to fulfill that as well. Because you got to remember, if he or she felt that part of being alone, don't you know they can fill the nest? But you got to work together.
Why do you think I married you?
Yeah. That's a good question. I felt like you married me because we was compatible, but on the green card, I don't know. You stay for love, I guess. I don't know. You tell me.
What do you think?
I just told you. Because you felt like we was compatible, and you felt because we love each other. So you tell me.
So why did the green card come in then?
I just threw that out there. I don't know. You tell me.
Typical American.
You
They
tell me.
always thinking
The
green card.
chop the chilies. Come on.
No, you're right. Married you because I love you. Married you because I felt we could build a
relationship, and we feel like we could build
a
something.
future together. Married you because I felt like, we're compatible. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And when things change, and maybe one partner didn't have that one thing when you got married, and now you're ready to build on the next one.
Yeah.
So you got to be willing to be patient while y'all build together, and that's what it's.
And the building process is the hardest.
It's the hardest. Yes, because a lot of times you got to retrain. You got to retrain. You got to retrain your mind. You got to retrain how you live, how you do things, and so to relearn something, sometimes it can take some time to relearn the thing that you normally used to do. That you're normal. It takes time sometimes to unlearn your normal.
Yeah.
To redo it. But guess what? That individual can get there. If they could fulfill that last part, or made you secure in the last part, they can make you secure in the next part as well.
Yeah.
But it might take time, and you got to be willing to take responsibility. And this is why we talked about the last time with finding ways to laugh, to make it exciting. Because while you're building, sometimes it could get frustrating. It can get frustrating when you're trying to achieve a goal and you're trying to do something, and especially things with the plan. It can get frustrating when you build and you plan. It's very hard, and so that's why you gotta stay even keel and have that balance, so that you don't go too far and like, I hate you, I'm sick of you, I'm ready to leave, I'm ready to get a divorce. Because you will want to get a divorce because you're tired, you're frustrated. But we say be responsible and be willing to be patient with the individual when you marry, because they can. Everyone has the potential to be and to fulfill everything that's on the list that we talk about. Everything, everyone, unless it's disabilities, some especially unless it's some disabilities, but everyone can find a way.
There's nothing wrong with dating someone with disabilities.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong.
Love is love.
But that's the thing. Now, if they can't fulfill that, then you gotta, like you said, you always gotta find another way. Cause nothing wrong if you know ahead of time they got disability, then you like, okay, you understand, and so you gotta know that, okay, they can't fulfill that part because of a disability, and you're still gonna love that individual regardless, and you're still gonna love them and find other ways to to do what needs to be done. Yeah.
Very interesting take. So tell us what you think, Chaplain Chillis.
Yes.
Why would you get married?
Why would you get married?
Are you married? Why did you get married? All these whys we
yes,
really would love to know. And so
and if you in the wrong side of the spectrum, you're looking to get out, we say, find a reason to love him again or love her again. It was something that caused you to get married to that person.
Yeah.
And so if you married that person and now you fell out of love, then look for something that or remember the time, and then and then you do your part, and then a lot of time when you do your part, the person will come around. Yeah.
All right, that was a mouthful.
Yes.
So we've come to the end, and we'd like to remind you that this podcast was sponsored by
Next Opportunity Window. This is a adult community, where you have the opportunity to be coached by a certified coach, speaker, and trainer that would hold you accountable, that will help you in your journey so that you're able to win and have success, whatever you're going through, as well as you're able to connect with other like-minded individuals. You're able to learn from the content that's inside the community. You're able to attend monthly webinars, quality masterminds, watch the replays, all these different things that we have going on in the community, as well as we do have challenges. And another thing too, should we say we got something that we planning at some time that we're not going to say because it's too soon to throw it out there, but there's a lot of things that we got going on that we planning inside the community. So you want to be a part of the community. And guess what? The best part about joining the community, we give you a 7-day free trial. No hassle, no contract, no obligation. You can leave at any time. We just say, if you like it, you want to stay, you want to join us, you want to join the movement, hey, we say it's a smaller investment of less than $1 a day. My wife did the calculation. She said 33 cents a day. It's 33 cents a day. Yes, it's 33 cents a day. That's what you can get for 33 cents.
Nothing much.
Nothing much these days. But maybe a candy, your gum, but it's less than 30. It's 33 cents a day. You can easily put away 33 cents, save up, and then at the end of the month you got $9.99. And so we say, if you love it, join it, and we always say, and when you join it, have patience, because growth is a process. It's a journey. It's not gonna happen overnight. And so when you get in, have some patience and just glean and connect and network with others and learn and let's learn together. Yes.
And then we've come to the end. So just a reminder, if you like to be friends with us on social media, you can follow me on Instagram at @LadyCaesar1 and
yes, you can follow me at Get Inspired by LJ on Instagram, YouTube, and fan base.
Or you can listen to us on our audio platforms, which are...
Yes, we on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music.
All of them.
All of them. Basically. And my wife's favorite. I gotta say it. Go ahead.
No, I'm okay.
TuneIn, Alexis.
Yes.
Yes. iHeartRadio, Stitcher. So, wherever you listen to podcasts, You know, you can listen to on your way to work, you drive. But we don't want to say just listen to us or watch us. We want you to strive. We want you to be part of us. We want you really to take part and support us. And so by supporting us, we ask you to subscribe, hit the follow button, write a review, give us feedback, give us a rating, all the above. It does help us to grow, to continue to grow the channel and to reach more people. And we just thank you.
So, if you have not subscribed, please don't forget to subscribe. And we love you, so we'll see you next week.
We'll see you next week.
Bye-bye.
Take care. Bye-bye. Yo, it's your boy, LJ Chaplin, with Lady Season, bringing to you Chilling with the Chaplains, where we deep dive, giving you practical concepts in ministry, business, relationship, and personal development, so we can take control of our life. Let's go and let's get it started.